Analysis of John Conrad works Lord Jim. Synopsis. Lord Jim novel tells a story about the life of sailor named Jim. He is a weather clerk of ship, but he is advantage ability than any crew that is ability in the abstract. He is also worth money to his employer. One day, he becomes shipmate in the Patna, a ship what belonged to Cinnamon, but chartered by Arab to bring people for holy pilgrim. But a few days past the ship sink on the sea. The crew abandoned the ship, leaving all passengers behind. But after they abandoned the ship, they arrived in port. They found our ship is safe. Characters. While Abrams stated that characters are the person represented in dramatic or narrative work, who are interpreted by the reader as being endowed with particular moral, intellectual, and emotional qualities by influences from what the person said that their distinctive ways of saying. Character analysis. Jim is the main character of the novel because the novel story revolves around Jim's life. Marlowe is a character that narrated the story of Lord Jim. He also a recurring character in Conrad's works. Stein, character that has successful trade business in the East. Cornelius, a man that have relation with Stein. Theme. The theme is about the drama of Jim's life being a sailor. Plot. Staten was started. The plot is a series of the event in a story, how a certain event affecting another event and cannot be ignored, since the event will be affecting for a story. Plot is very close to the existence of character. Analysis plot. The story started when SS Patna sailed to the sea and the day the crew abandoned the ship. Then the conflict is when Raja Alam takes Jim as his prisoner, and the story ended when confrontation between Jim and Dorami. Setting is the environment that surrounds and includes the story, that universe that interacts with the event taking place. Setting analysis. Setting of place. Patusan is fictional country that Conrad created. In Lord Jim, it is ruled by the marriages. Historicism. The historicism is the form of literary theory that understanding the literary works through the history. Historicism analysis. SS Patna is inspired by the theory about SS Jeddah, about the ship who sailed for holy pilgrimage journey, and one day the ship is abandoned by its crew. SS Patna is a local steamer that belonged to Cinnamon, that raided by Arab for pilgrimage journey. Conclusion. We have to analyze what is extrinsic and intrinsic element in this novel. We choose this historic criticism because it's the most related to the scene that show on this novel. With the quote that he have shown above, we can see the whole history of the novel.